Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. My name's Andrew Manby. I head up product management for all of digital solutions and the offerings within there. And I'm thrilled to be here on this RPR Wyatt webinar today. And I'm also joined by Ken Kraus, who's someone I've worked with now for a couple of years and is doing some exciting things with Domino Vault that you can hear about. So let's move to the next slide. I wanted to include this slide because this sort of somewhat explains the strategy that we have. And I'm responsible for both the market and the product strategy, working in conjunction with our marketing leader, Andy Bosley, Richard Jeffs, and also with Francois Nasser. So we tend to sort of think about the portfolio in sort of like two halves. Which sort of, strangely enough, it sort of aligns with the conversation today, which is tremendous. First of all, it's really about that digital workplace, that environment where those are the apps that run your business, whether they're apps that run parts of your sales organization, your manufacturing, your service and repair, or they help in the communication with providing mail services. They're also the things that you use for meetings and chat to bring not only employees, but people of your extended enterprise together. And also it enables you to connect people, the stakeholders inside your organization or the communities, and be able to communicate with them in an integrated and orchestrated way, but more about those individual components. So you can think about on the left as being what we do with Domino Apps, what we're building out with our low-code portfolio, you're going to hear from Ken, and then what we're doing specifically around the digital office, which is same time, premium, connections, and an innovation that I talked about at Digital Week called Project Yuzu, which will see the light of day towards the end of this year. On the other side is what I would sort of class as the capabilities for building business critical digital experiences. These are building the websites, the B2C commerce type websites for your organization. These could be the B2B portals which you build for you and your partner ecosystem, or it could be your employee intranets that you're building to engage your employees, and alongside connections really brings that community and those sets of services together, whether you're integrating access to your payroll, providing top-down communication or two-way communication with all the employees with communities of interest, or just sharing ideas and posting information. This is also the place where we bring in our multi-experience platform you've heard us talk about, which is Vault MX, which is our low-code platform for AD&D or professional developers. And this is also where there's, as you can tell, threads that connect with marketing automation and also content, and also what we do from a commerce perspective as well. So a very exciting portfolio. And that's probably the right place to take us to the next slide, Dylan, to talk about what's happening this year. So I split it really into two halves, right? You're going to hear a lot about low code today from Ken, specifically for citizen developers and the Domino community. We have some major releases coming this year for Domino Vault in the July, August, September time frame. But also, as you'll hear from Heather and I, we have V12 of Domino coming. And I'm very excited about that. I know Heather is as well. She's giving you the thumbs up there. And we're going to drill into that and share some more of the details ahead of time. But we'll also have some release. We'll have our first Vault MX release in the April, May, June timeframe. And we have a major release of Vault MX, that capability for the professional developer, coming by the end of the year. Now, from a digital office perspective, we have what we're calling a springtime release of Same Time Premium coming. Some important pieces there around continuing to drive around being cloud native. We're also going to be delivering the first version of our end-to-end encryption for meetings, so you can encrypt every piece of it. We're also increasing the scale of our same time users, and we're also going to make it easier for you to integrate those meetings in whatever clients you have a choice. And one I'm particularly excited about is just being able to do that from your car more easily. Also, connections, by the end of the year, we'll see a UX framework update. This is something that we promised last year. We delivered a lot of great stuff, which you'll hear about on version 7. But we've got more work to do there, frankly, and we'll deliver that by the end of the year. And then we'll have another release the same time. So a busy year for us from a portfolio standpoint. I'm sure you'll hear more from RPR Wyatt about these particular topics over time, and obviously from us as well.